Hey everyone, Michael and Crystal. We are super excited today. We've got Joey and Rachel here. We actually interviewed them about a year ago, back in the summer. So it's been a while. We're excited to have them here. And we're going to just start out with you guys if you want to share a little bit about who you are, where you come from, and what you do in the online world.
Awesome. I can't believe it's already been a year. That's fantastic.
It's flown by. Like you said, Joey and Rachel, we are from Calgary in Alberta. We have been married for 16 years and we have two boys and we love working online.
Yeah. I can't believe it's already November 25th. I've been growing this not since last year, but I've been growing for a while. You know what? I'm really grateful that we're here today, and
Yeah, thank you.
we absolutely love working online. You know what? We ended up starting working online because of you guys, and it was actually really neat watching your journey, watching your story, seeing how you were able to escape the corporate world, and seeing how you started going on all these family vacations, and that's what we wanted. We wanted time to spend more time with our family. You know, we only get so much time with our kids, and we want to maximize that and make as many memories that matter that we can.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
we're so grateful that we came across this opportunity. We love that we saw your story, and it was such an inspiration to us, and
we wanted to make our own.
Now we're living our best life.
Dive into the online
yeah,
world.
It's awesome.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. So with it being an entire year now, from our last conversation, what do you guys think has actually changed in that time? Like, what have you accomplished? What's happened with you in the entire year that you've been working?
Because you've been working online for 2 years now.
Yeah.
So you just had your 2-year anniversary. So what's the biggest change that you think you've seen in the last year?
I mean, besides this mustache. Sorry, guys, it's November.
A lot has changed, but at the same time, I feel like we are still us, but like a better version of us.
Yeah.
So
having a flexible schedule so that we can focus on ourselves, better ourselves, seeing changes in us, but also the people that we've been able to help and coach.
Yeah.
To join the online world. Like, let's be serious. Everything's online. Like, we register our kids for sports online, we order food online. Like, who doesn't use Amazon these days? Everything's online, so why not start earning online? And that, I mean, I love the flexibility that we can do that.
But in the last year, you became a coach.
Yeah, and I did that poolside while on vacation, which was really cool.
Yeah, we headed out to BC for, how long were we there? 3 weeks?
Yeah, I think it was probably 3.5 weeks.
Yeah.
That was this past summer. And then when we got back, we did a couple of other trips. We went out to Banff for our anniversary.
But I was going to say, you became a coach poolside when you were in BC.
Yeah, and that's the flexibility. That's as long as you have the internet, you can literally work wherever you want to. Like next week I'm heading out for a father-son trip to LA, and our business is still going to run in the background, and I can check in on it occasionally. Rachel can check in on it. But, you know, next week I'm going to be able to call Disneyland my office.
I'm
like,
jealous.
How
He's
cool
just
is that?
Going with the kids. A kid. But I think for me, it's the confidence. A year into it, I mean, when you start something new, you're always nervous. You're always like, what am I doing? I feel so new. I'm unsure of myself. And our confidence grew a year in when we talked to you last year. And I feel like even more so. So for me, that's the biggest one.
That's awesome.
So you've said so much that I want to touch on. So you were gone for 3.5 weeks straight in BC. Is that right? You were saying?
Yeah, we went to the beach. We went to the pool. We did zip lining with the kids. That was a lot of fun. And yeah, we were just maximizing our summer. We went on 3 or 4 different vacations this summer.
Yeah.
See, that's what I love is you don't have to be restricted. Like I can only go for 3 days. I can only go for 4. You can go for as long as you like because you just need your cell phone. Now, I think your guys' story, so a lot of people don't know. And so I actually have this in our heading. Most people think they need high-tech equipment to start a digital business. you guys didn't even own a computer. Is it for a year and a half? Like how long you guys set up your online business, you ran your online business with no computer, just a cell phone, is that right?
We did have a computer, but it was
like,
so slow that we would just use our phone all the time.
We would just use our phones.
And then eventually we bought a laptop, but that was probably about a year into the business. So yeah, that first year we were basically running our business just from our cell phone.
Yeah.
You know, to have your office in your pocket, it's so cool.
Yeah. And it was the best technology we had at the time, to be honest.
Yeah, we've upgraded our phone since then. We got a new laptop since then. And it just allows us to work our business faster and easier.
But that's reinvesting, right? Like as we get going and you make profits from your business, the smart thing to do is to be able to reinvest in your own business so that you can move forward.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
So I got to ask about the stash because you have mentioned Movember twice now. And for some of our viewers that may have no clue as to what Movember might be.
It's true because we are worldwide. We coach people worldwide. So do you want to explain what does Movember mean? Why do you have a mustache right now?
So for the month of November, men will grow mustaches to raise awareness, to raise funds for prostate cancer. 1 out of 4 men will be diagnosed or suffer from prostate cancer, and so it's a way to raise awareness.
Well, that's really cool.
Yeah,
it is Movember where I am as well, but as you can see, I don't have much of a mustache going on here. My hair on my face doesn't grow as nice as yours apparently. So there you go.
So you're going to California next week with your son. You're just the two of you just getting away, hitting up some hockey games, going to Disneyland.
That's right. Yeah, it's a nice father-son bonding time. Again, because of our flexible schedule, I can do that. We're gonna go enjoy the beach and go to some hockey games. I'm following the Flames to California.
It's the team that he's rooting on. But honestly, it's not like you're not going to be working when you're there. And we have a few things planned, and thanks to technology, we're just going to zoom in.
That's right.
I love it.
That's cool. So I'm curious now. You're going out. You're going to be in LA. You're going to be having fun, doing stuff with your son. If you are working, you've got it with your cell phone. How often do you think you're actually putting some time into your business in an average day?
Yeah, so it really is. We get to choose when we want to work. Like we'll dedicate some days, like saying, okay, we're going to work a lot today or next week or whatever. But when I'm in LA, it's not going to be a whole lot because I want to spend time with my son and I want to focus on having fun. Mm-hmm. So it'll probably be like 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there, like just check in on it a couple times a day. Just to answer emails, to help people and answer questions, whatever.
Well, and taking pictures, which honestly, having this digital business has finally, like we have way more photos, right? Like, and I feel like we never had photos of ourselves. And so I love it. I feel like it's almost documenting our lives as we go along too. It's almost like this cool little journal, but.
Yeah. Ultimately, you really do have that freedom. You have that flexibility to be able to do what you want. I love hearing that. It's super awesome. I have to agree with you about the photo thing because before we started working online, it was very similar. I mean, we'd have hardly any pictures of us.
It was all of our kids or one of us with the kids, nothing of the two of us together. So now I love that we have all this.
It's an excuse to take pictures of us to create memories.
Yes.
Exactly. So before we let you go, we know you guys are super busy. Just one last question, because obviously you just had your two-year anniversary. So you guys were working, obviously, when you started working online. You started your business with just a cell phone. How did you find the time? You have 2 kids, it's hockey season, so busy with your boys with hockey, with sports, and a full-time job. How did you find the time to start an online business?
Yeah, so that's a good question. And the nice thing about how our training is set up is you can literally do it when you want to. It's not like a scheduled course that you have to be there, and if you miss it, you miss it too bad.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It's all like It's pre-recorded videos that you can follow step-by-step training, and you can literally do it whenever you want. If you miss a step, you want to watch it again, sure, go back to it. Like, I'm a night owl, so I was often doing training after the kids were in bed. Or, if you're working full time, you can do it during your lunch hour. You can literally just do it whenever you want to. And it's so easy to follow that, I'm not tech savvy. I'm from the construction industry. So not being tech savvy, I was still able to follow it and learn how to do it. And I now, like, we're at the point that we're coaching and helping other people. And we've got that confidence that we know what we're doing.
But do you think it comes down to your why a little bit too? Like, the reason why we started a digital business was, well, it's huge. I feel like it takes a long time to explain, but it really boils down to family, like we've kind of mentioned. And when your why is bigger than all the other boundaries in your life, you can make time for it.
You know what? I think a lot of people can relate to our why, because I was in construction. I was working long hours, long days, and I was just missing so much of my family life. I was away because I was working. I was working hard. And so Rachael was at home with the kids, and they were little at that time. And I was missing out on a lot of the first steps, first words, first day of kindergarten, all of that. Right. And so I wanted to spend more time with my family. And so I recognized I needed to make that change. And I'm sure there's a lot of people watching that can relate to that, who doesn't want more time with their family?
And so the time that it takes to set it up is worth the time. It's worth the investment for yourself, because you just know that the benefits that you're going to get are going to.
Absolutely. Yeah. 100%.
Awesome. Thank you. So before we say goodbye, is there anything last words you want to say to anybody who's considering starting an online business?
Yeah. If you're looking for a change, if you're seriously looking for a change and you don't know where to start, this is the perfect place to start. Do your due diligence, go check it out. And, we've heard it so many times over the last 2 years of people that don't have a plan B. They're not ready for retirement, or they're just tired of what they're doing. Like, could you imagine doing the same thing for the next 20, 30, 40 years? There's so many people that want to change. And one of my favorite sayings is, nothing will change
if nothing changes.
If you don't change anything.
Yeah.
Like, if you're looking for a change, you need to make a change.
And so just check it out. So like I always say, if you're seeing this and you're interested, this is kind of like the information gathering stage. There's like, all you got to do is attend a webinar that I'm sure you guys will talk about here in just a sec. It's all just about information gathering at this point. You're just gathering information, seeing if it's for you. And if it's not, well, that's fine too. But just check it out.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, thank you for your time. It's fantastic to hear your journey from a year ago until now. We're super proud of you guys. Done a great job in this business. For anybody that's looking for more information, just like Rachael said, we do have a webinar every Tuesdays and Thursdays.
So tonight
at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Ask us, reach out to us if you have any questions, if you want to sign up, or we've got Joey and Rachel's website just under Joey's face right now, actually. www.rjdnow.com. And you can enter your name and email address, and they'll send you some information to get started and reserve that spot for the webinar. Perfect.
Awesome. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time, Joy and Rachael, and we hope you guys have a great day.
Thank you for having us.
Bye.
Bye.